What is going on, everybody? Your boy Seth here with a little unboxing video. I just got home from a day out, and when I came back home, I saw a package waiting on my doorstep from Limited Run Games, which is always exciting. If you're an LRG fan, you know well the excitement of seeing the LRG package on your doorstep, and what was inside was this, the Bug Fables Everlasting Sapling Collector's Edition for the Nintendo Switch. This is one of my very favorite indie games. I've talked about this on our podcast before. I recently played through the whole thing this year, put like 50 hours into it and everything, and it was just exquisite. I love it. And I've been waiting on this Collector's Edition for like literally a year, close to a year. I think I ordered it in April of 2021. So it's been a long time coming. Let's take a look at the box. I'm pretty new to the unboxing thing. I think I've only done like one other unboxing on this channel, so bear with me. Hopefully this isn't too terrible, but I do have Japanese steel at my side, as always, to help penetrate the box and, you know, and unbox this for you and find out what's inside together. So as always, with limited run releases, they have these collectible cards. These kind of like hollow foil, nice shiny cardboard based on the game in question. So we get this nice little, you know, Bug Fables card. That's neat. You know, I don't really do much with them, to be honest with you, but I like them. Let's take a look at the side of the box. Got the logo there. Same thing on the other side. We can feel just all of the goodies shaking around inside, and this is what the back of the box looks like. Be the hero of your own story. Got the main characters Vi, Kabu, and Leaf on the back, with some flavor text back there. I'm assuming that's what the back of the box itself is going to look like too. But this is the collector's edition, so it isn't simply the game. Of course, it is also a lot of other goodies inside. So let's find out, shall we? Let's go ahead and use our Japanese steel to pierce the plastic. And I'm wondering what the best way of going about this is gonna be. I like to try to preserve these boxes. It looks like it opens up from the top here. So let's go ahead and just make an incision there. And make an incision maybe here, gently, and let's, oh yeah. Am I the only one who likes that? I love it when plastic just like comes off cleanly like that. So let's just kind of get it out of its plastic prison here and shed its skin like a cicada. Very appropriate for Bug Fables. So there's the box out of its plastic prison. I'm trying to, my setup for an unboxing is so weird, so hopefully everything looks okay. Hopefully everything's accepting for the YouTube audience. So yeah, let's see what's going on. It looks like it opens from the top, I think. Maybe it slides? Does it slide? No, I think it opens from the top. Okay. I just don't want to like damage the box is my thing. All right. The very first thing I feel something fuzzy in here. And indeed, there she is. Our Vi plush. It's interesting. So we actually, we interviewed Douglas Bogart from Limited Run Games, one of the co-founders of the company, on All In early on in our run, like episode like 6 or something like that. And we asked about a potential Bug Fables Collector's Edition having a plush in it, and he was like, what plush would you like to see? And we actually said Kabu, so it's kind of interesting to see Vi be the one to get the plush treatment for the Collector's Edition. Not that I'm complaining, she's one of my favorite characters, and this plush is just adorable. High quality as always. Does she stand up well on her own? Yeah, you know what, she does. That always bugs me. No, pun not intended. Always bugs me when I get a plush and it won't stand up on its own. She crushes it. Stands up just fine. But, you know, of course, when it's Vi we're talking about here, so she would be flying. So let's set Vi over here or something. She can watch the rest of the unboxing from afar, and I'll try not to knock her over as we continue. Alright, what else do we have floating around in here? It's kind of weird the way it's like laid out in here. Looks like maybe some pins? It's funny, you know, I ordered this so long ago, I literally don't remember what all is in here. Yeah, we got some pins. We've got, let me get this as close to the camera as I can. So we have Vi. Little Vi enamel pin. I'm gonna have to move her to the side because I'm gonna completely just knock her over. We've got Leaf. Leaf, another favorite character. And so that must mean we have Kabu. Yes. Kabu's a beast. We love Kabu. So we got some very nice pins. It looks like there might be an insert of some kind. So let's see if we can get that out. Oh gosh. Some assembly required. That's all that's in the actual box. So we've removed the insert. I'm going to set the box to the side. Okay, and this is going to require some assembly, so I'll do a little editing magic with that. But let's look at the rest of what we got here. I completely opened this upside down. Goodness. Goodness me. Okay. So here's the game. Bug Fables, The Everlasting Sapling, physical edition, of course. They cannot take it away from me anymore, and indeed, that is what the back of the box looks like. Here's the spine. I don't know if I'm the only one who cares about what the spine looks like, but I care about what the spine looks like. Let's crack it open. Always cut away from yourself, kids. Always cut away from yourself. Practice what you preach there, Seth. So, Japanese steel coming in clutch yet again. This plastic, limited run, whatever plastic they use to like seal their games, it's like thicker than normal plastic, I've noticed. Weirdly. Okay, let's pop her open. And there it is, man. The inside, the back art, the reversible cover art or whatever, looking like the leaves that overtake the screen when you enter battle. The game on cartridge. Beautiful. And of course, a full color instruction manual. Standard fare for a limited run release. If I can get it out of here without making an absolute fool of myself. So cool. We got, yeah, little character bios and yeah, some battle tips and whatnot. This game is really, really good. I know I've talked about it a lot on our show. If you listen to the podcast, it really is, in my humble opinion, the best Paper Mario game. Like, I like it better than any of the Paper Mario games. I'm really excited about this. Anybody who knows me knows that I'm a huge fan of video game music. So to have the Bug Fables soundtrack here on disc, with a full track list, 3-disc set. I mean, that's immaculate. And I love the artwork on the front. Look at how mean Vi looks there, man. I mean, that's awesome. They even have, is it Chompy? I think Chompy or Chomper, the optional 4th kind of party member you can get somewhat. So let's pop this open and not hurt the jewel case too much. The thing about these jewel cases is they're like somewhat fragile jewel cases. So let's see if we can pop this open and see, because I always like to see what like the disc art looks like. Let's see what we got here. Move this out of the way for now. There's one more thing I think in there that we'll look at, but let's see what we have. Yeah, that's awesome. So Vi and Kabu on disc 1 and 2, and then back here, oh, of course, let's get that functioning correctly. Disc 1, disc 2. Did it just like fuse to the back here? I think that's what happened. Hang on. Yep. It just like stuck to the back. That's fine. So we got Vi, Kabu, and then on disc 3, of course, is Leaf. Crisis averted. I didn't get like cheated out of disc 3, which is what it looked like for a hot second there. Yeah, very cool. Very cool to have this game's immaculate soundtrack on CD. Really, really cool. I don't listen to a ton of CDs anymore, if I'm being honest. But look, it's cool to have it preserved in some sort of physical form. And I'll get this all nicely laid out after I get everything all set up. We do have another thing here in the insert. And what I believe this is, yeah, this is a set of spy cards, which is the optional mini game that is in the game, which is actually a lot of fun. It's a really fun little like side activity you can do. So just a set of 6 spy cards. Really cool. I wonder if, I don't know if it's like random which cards you get aside from like the main 4. So of course you have Kabu, Leaf, Vi, and then Chompy, who as I mentioned earlier is an optional 4th party member you can unlock in the game. But then I have the Spider and the Heavy Drone B-33. I'm curious if these 2 are random, if like it's possible to get other cards or if everybody just got the same cards. I'm gonna have to watch other unboxings to figure it out. Anyway, through the magic of editing, we're going to do a cut after I have assembled the diorama here. So magic, ooh, and ta-da! Through the magic of editing, a pile of cardboard has now become a somewhat assembled pile of cardboard in a Papercraft Bug Fables diorama. It's pretty nice. Hopefully it's all shiny cardboard, so I know the glare is going to be kind of bad, but hopefully this at least gives you something of an idea. Now, I'm not going to lie. This wasn't difficult to put together, but it's pretty, like, janky. Now, I know this is just a diorama, so it's just going to, like, sit on a shelf. I'm probably going to try to get, like, a plastic case to put this in and just kind of let it just sit. Because I do really like the way it looks. The game obviously has that like papercraft aesthetic, so it works for this really well. And we've got a scene here depicting the party, and I had to set them up the way my party was usually set up. I got, you know, Tank Kabu in the front with Leaf there, and then Vi taking up the rear. And they're fighting the rivalry of Mathaiva and is it Mathaiva and I think, is it Zant? The ant guy, I'm blanking on his name. I think it's Zant. Anyway, your rival, you know, group that you go up against several times throughout the game. And then you have like some NPCs watching the battle that you slot in there at the bottom. It's very like loose, like nothing's in there all that solidly. Things kind of are shaky, but it's not, you know, it's not bad. The quality of the parts, at least, you punch them out, and let me actually grab. You're probably gonna see some things moving around a little bit. You basically punch them out through these little, if you've ever played board games, you'll be familiar with these little like punch out inserts. And you punch them out and you basically just match letters to, you know, slotted areas of the diorama. And it looks quite nice. So let's just kind of recap so this video isn't a million years long. In the box, you get a Papercraft Bug Fables diorama set. You get a Vi plushie, which is probably the highlight for me. I can't wait to have this on my shelf behind me. Adorable little Vi plushie, who again stands up reasonably well on her own. Let's kind of get everything a little bit more in frame here. She stands up like pretty well on her own. Not too bad. You of course get the game itself. Let's adjust some things here so I can slot the game in there in front. There we go. Get that like all nice, right? You get the soundtrack on CD, 3-disc soundtrack. Pretty nice. You get a set of 6 spy cards. That's kind of cool how it just kind of slid on my desk there. And you get some very nice pins, enamel pins that are kind of, Leafs is so like thin that he actually just kind of flops over whenever I try to sit him up. You see? Like the weights on the back are like the actual pin backs are way more than the pin itself. So that right there is about the best I can do with that. Kabu Leaf and Vi pins, the Vi plush, the game with a full color instruction manual, the spy cards, the 3-disc soundtrack, and this really cool Bug Fables diorama. That's what you get in the box. Of course, we can also go ahead and throw in the LRG hollow foil card that you always get. So this has been the Bug Fables LRG Collector's Edition. I'm really happy with it. I love this game. If you're a Paper Mario fan, if you're a classic Paper Mario fan, and you haven't yet played Bug Fables, please do yourself a favor. It's excellent. Like, it is just one of those games that completely fills the void that classic Paper Mario style left. If you're not a fan of the kind of more modern, experimental Paper Mario games, I personally think there's room for both, but this is the classic Paper Mario game that you're looking for in the style of Paper Mario 64 or Thousand Year Door. So anyway, love this game. Thanks so much, LRG, for doing this collector's edition, and I'm so happy to finally have it. Anyway, that's it for me, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see more stuff like this, comment below and let me know for sure. Plenty of stuff to unbox all the time. And yeah, if you're a fan of Bug Fables, maybe comment below and let me know what some of your favorite moments are, some of your favorite characters. And I would love to chat some Bug Fables with you. So until next time, guys, bye!